Sri Lanka, previously referred to as Ceylon and formerly the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, is an island in South Asia. It lies within the Indian Ocean, southwest of the Bay of Bengal, and southeast of the Arabian Sea. It is separated from the Indian subcontinent by the Gulf of Munnar and the Palk Strait. Sri Lanka stalks a maritime border with India and the Maldives. Sri Jayawardhanapur Kotte is its legislative capital, and Colombo is its largest city and financial center. Sri Lanka has a populace of around 22 million, 2020, and is a multinational state, home to various cultures, languages, and ethnicities. The Sinhalese are most people of the kingdom's population. The Tamils, who are a massive minority group, have also played an influential function within the island's history. Other long-mounded corporations encompass the Moors, the Burghers, the Malays, the Chinese, and the indigenous Veda. Sri Lanka's documented records goes lower back 3,000 years, with evidence of prehistoric human settlements that dates back at the least 125,000 years. The earliest acknowledged Buddhist writings of Sri Lanka, acknowledged collectively as the Mckinnon, date to the Fourth Buddhist Council, which happened in 29 BCE. Also called the Teardrop of India, or the Granary of the East, Sri Lanka's geographic location and deep harbors have made it a first-rate strategic significance, from the earliest days of the historic Silk Road alternate direction to contemporary so referred to as Maritime Silk Road. Because its area made it the primary trading hub, it became already recognized to both Far Easterners and Europeans as long in the past as the Anuradhapura period, 377 BC to 1017 AD. During a length of terrific political crisis in the Kingdom of Kotte, the Portuguese arrived in Sri Lanka and sought to control the island's maritime change, with a part of Sri Lanka in the end turning into a Portuguese ownership. After the Sinhalese-Portuguese War, the Dutch and the Kingdom of Kandy took control of those areas. The Dutch possessions were then taken with the aid of the British, who later prolonged their manage over the whole island, colonizing it from 1815 to 1948. A countrywide movement for political independence arose within the early 20th century, and in 1948, Ceylon became a dominion. The dominion became succeeded by way of the republic named Sri Lanka in 1972. Sri Lanka's extreme latest history turned into marred by a 12-month civil war, which started out in 1983 and ended decisively in 2009, whilst the Sri Lanka Armed Forces defeated the Liberation Tigers of Tamil. Sri Lanka is a developing country, ranking 72nd on the Human Development Index. It is the best-ranked South Asian country in terms of improvement and has the second highest in keeping with capita income in South Asia, but the continuing monetary crisis has resulted within the crumble of the foreign money, growing inflation, and a humanitarian disaster because of extreme scarcity of necessities. It has also led to an eruption of road protests, with residents effectively demanding that the president and the government step down. The island has had a long history of engagement with modern international companies. It's a founding member of the SAARC and a member of the United Nations, the Commonwealth of Nations, the G77, and the Non-Aligned Movement.